ham under bacon, avocado, underscore. And yes, that is my name. First and foremost, thank you so much, each and every single one of you, for coming out and supporting us poets. It means so much to be up here and give little pieces of ourselves to you. So thank you for being here. I also want to shout out my friends who came from San Diego. They drove up today. Thank you for being here. I have 2 poems for you tonight. The first is titled, What If Soulmates? What if your soulmate started off as one being? They completed you. No words would be necessary, as a simple gesture told stories to which only you and they understood. If Eve would have never ate that apple of temptation, I can only imagine what Eden would have looked like, with soulmates finding each other and exploring the garden with curiosity. However, if it wasn't an apple, there was a box with padlock waiting for its skeleton key of curiosity. I guess we were doomed from the start. Over time, during reincarnation, the splitting of our atoms and the stardust to which we are made from dispersed into billions of pieces, our lives now constructed and blueprinted for us to try and find ourselves. In this journey, we begin to discover who we are. Our morals become more definitive. We begin to set boundaries with the demons to which the spirit in the box we open, trying to hold back from temptations and fear history would repeat itself. Along the way, we find glimmers in people we don't fully understand, yet we are drawn to, pulled by gravitational strings that makes our minds orbit with the question of, what if? But because our souls are fragmented and scarred from past traumas, we are timid creatures, afraid to love and oftentimes even afraid to live. What if your soulmate started off as one being dispersed into billions of pieces, and throughout our lives, their essence made our own spirit vibrate with curiosity of, hey, I know you. Hope was last to leave Pandora's box. Hope is all that I have left in finding myself, but also finding you. Desert flower. I grew up knowing mirages projected dreams that seemed unattainable. That the principle of water is defined by the wanderer. And you know you're in a good neighborhood when the front lawns are green. Water is rare in the lands of the desert. There is no escaping the sun's wrath, for even your own shadow cowers at your feet as you scan the land, hoping of the possibilities of reaching the waters you seek. My roots are in the desert, planted from my ancestors as they settled on this land, moving deeper away from the genocide happening in our motherland. But the virus of colonialism had already begun to bleed into our system, placing chains upon my ancestors to work as laborers who would be the ones that plant that green grass. I tried to use my emotions as currency, compensating for my family's lack of a green front yard, assuming my happiness would plant flowers inside my mind for me to hand to those who look down their nose at me because the sun chose to kiss my skin as opposed to burning theirs. It wasn't until I looked down at my hands, which were cut and filled with blisters from my flower's thorns, because everyone forgets desert flowers are rare, and that not everyone deserves a piece of you. So I plant my flowers, dropping seeds like breadcrumbs, choosing to live nomadically as I outgrew the terrain, carrying my ancestors with me as we seek new waters and possibilities that were not promised to them, possibilities that were taken from them, from the mirage of a white man's currency, the white man's language. Choosing survival in any means possible for the sake of generations that he had, even the sake of possibility of escapism by blending in. I as opposed to being forgotten. But no, never. I look behind to see the path I've created, for my roots are in the desert, a land filled with mirages, a land with sunsets of fire, a land with water so scarce that people forget desert flowers are rare. And I no longer pluck them for the happiness of others, but instead allowing them to blossom. The serious cactus flowers that only bloom in the night, the marigolds that bathe in the sun, all to which have aligned a path from my bright home, a path to which I can always find home.